Hey y'all, welcome to the Tarot Hour. So this would be your channel for collective and all sign readings. So if you have the sign of Leo in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or Mars, this message may be for you, okay? So let's get into it. Subscribe, like the video, share the video, and click the notification bell. I would love for you to take some deep mindful breaths as I shuffle so I can really call in your energy. I'm also going to hit my sound bowl to call in your energy, and we're going to get right into it, okay, Leo? Again, this is for Leo's sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Mars. Let's do that again one more time. There we go. That felt better. Okay. Spirit, please give me a message for the Leo placement, sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Mars. Leo, I feel like whatever it is that you're doing, you feel like people are not going to like it or not going to receive it well. And then you find out like, oh, people actually do like what I'm doing, or they like what I'm saying, or, sorry, I'm struggling to find the words, but there's definitely something where you're not seeing it fully for what it is, but you realize now like, oh, like people actually do like this, or like something that you've created or something that you're doing, people are receiving it very well, okay? Okay. Let's see what's going on with the Leos. All right, so we have, oh, a new life. Nice. Love that energy. And you have building blocks. So yeah, I mean, pretty straightforward. Love when these cards come out together, because this tells me that you're currently in this position of having this new life that you're trying to build, and you're actively building it. I mean, you're putting in the work, you're doing the things that you need to do. I think this also goes back to that message about something that you're building, something that you're doing, people actually are receiving it well. I'm just getting overall, I felt the need to move it because I feel like this was first before here, because you are laying the foundation so that this new life can come in, right? Or the things that you want can come in. Okay, so you do have unfinished symphony in the back. So there's something left still for you to do. If you are a writer, a musician, like a lot of that, maybe you're still building the foundation of the song or the foundation of something that you're creating. Again, what you're creating, people will receive it well. People will actually like it. Even if you feel like people won't, or they won't like it, they will. You have to be fair, okay? For peace. Yeah, you also have round and round. So there's definitely something about cycles here. We're going to figure out what that's about. But there's definitely something around you going through this cycle. I'm getting with the cycle, I'm seeing like literal, like, what do you call it, a turntable. So maybe some of you are DJs, but I'm just getting like you are like remixing and remastering your life, or you're taking things and redoing them, right? What did I do earlier? I hit the ball the first time, I didn't really like it, so I did it again. So a lot of you are doing something like that. Maybe something with your life in general. Maybe there's an actual like song that you're like redoing and remixing and remastering or something like that. So it's like, even though people may receive it well, they may receive it well after you do it again. You know what I mean? Like you taking something and fixing it up and then sending it back out there, okay? All right. Let's get some more messages for the Leos. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. Okay, yeah, you have the Ten of Cups here. You also have the Three of Swords. Now, yeah, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to put it back because it's unclear. Okay, let's clarify the round and round. Let's see. What is this cycle for the Leos, the Spirit? Okay, yeah, so you have the Four of Swords with the King of Cups. So this is definitely something about your emotional space. A lot of you are emotionally tied to something, and there's definitely a space for you to reflect, to look deeper into, yeah, definitely the retrograde is definitely calling for you right now to do all of the REs. So the REs to reflect, to retract, you know, kind of do things where you're taking it back so then you can move forward. But a lot of you, be careful with your words. Don't say anything, don't put anything out there in the universe that you would want to take back later. Yeah, because a lot of you, you know, you may get into a space where you're letting your emotions heighten and you come back and you have to come back and apologize or something like that. But I'm also picking up, like, a lot of you are just reflecting over your emotions, and you say something the first time, but then you find a better way to say it the next time, you know, or you find a better way to explain like what you mean when you're saying something or how you're feeling. Okay, let's get some more. What is this new life that you're building, Spirit? Oh, yeah, you have the Wheel of Fortune here. So things are turning, things are shifting. Like, I'm literally getting a DJ, a turntable, remixing. Okay, so you're remixing your life, or you're treating your life like it's a new song, or you're taking what you got and you're remixing it, or you're building something new out of it, right? Okay. That's why a lot of you are probably going to take a lot of time to reflect. You want to kind of pull back so you can think like, all right, you want to rethink on something and think like, okay, what do I really need to do so that I can move forward? Yeah, you have the Death card here. You have two major arcanas here. So there's definitely endings happening because new beginnings want to be, you know, positioned into your life. I do see this going into your favor, but there's definitely a point in which you have to reflect. You have to think about the cycles that you have closed, and you're still closing out cycles. Like, you did get the unfinished symphony, so you're still closing things out. And right now you're in a position where you get to kind of, it's almost like when you go to school and you know, you do all the learning, and then the teacher asks you to kind of rehash to them what it is that you learned to make sure that you actually learned it. So that's what's happening for you right now, Leo. Because look, you also have the message in a bottle. So every time I see this, this is definitely a message. This could be someone actually literally calling you or texting you, or contacting you. Someone could have been trying to contact you, and now, like, you're gonna finally close out that conversation, whatever that case may be. But there's definitely endings here, but these endings are happening so that this new life can emerge. Okay, you want this new life to come in. That means you have to close these cycles. I'm gonna take that. Yeah, look, the World card. This is a big deal, Leo. Like, three major arcana cards. Like, let's get one more card. This is definitely endings, new beginnings. Cycles are closing. Cycles are ending. See, look, you have the Eight of Swords here. So there's definitely something about fear. You're letting fear get the best of you. Some of you need to actually make a phone call. You are the one that needs to call. I don't know what it's about per se, but you're the one that kind of needs to make that call or have that final conversation so that this can actually close. For a lot of you, like, if this is emotionally, like with a relationship or something, if you feel the need to talk to that person to get closure, now is the time. You know, sometimes they say like you don't need to talk to the person to have closure, but for you, Leo, I do feel like you probably do need to have a conversation with this person, or you need to talk to this person. For a lot of you, you know, do it in a way where you've kind of reflected on like what it is that you want to say. So if you want to sit back and like think about what it is that you want to say and write it down before you say it, do those things because that can help you. But there's definitely a built up of emotion here and you want to express yourself. A lot of people may want to feel like they have to express themselves to you. They want to express themselves to you, but it does feel like there is finally a situation where you guys are talking, you're hashing it out, and then you move forward. You're finally ending something here. Okay, look, because you have the Eight of Cups here too. There's definitely endings happening. Look, the Queen of Cups. Someone found their match for sure. Okay, King and Queen. Okay, so let that person know. Let that person know. Tell them the truth. They want to talk to you. They want to, probably reflect on the past or reflect on what's going on. Because there's definitely something where you are going to be put into a new position in life, right? New relationships, new goals, just everything new, okay? And right now, you don't want to repeat lessons, you don't repeat cycles. So spirit, the universe is kind of testing you right now and trying to see if you actually learned a lesson. So let's see if you learned the lesson, Leo. Okay, let's get a timing card to end this message and let's see what's happening for the Leos. Even if you are like talking to new people, you could have like feel like familiar feelings or familiar triggers that kind of make you want to reflect and see why those things are still around, Okay, so you have April. So the month of April is significant. Something can happen in April. Something could have happened in April that you need to talk about. April is significant for Aries and Taurus. So maybe you're dealing with an Aries or a Taurus, but there's something with the month of April. Okay, let's have one more. Okay, 2 months from now. So whenever you see this message, it's 2 months from now. You probably will have this conversation 2 months from now. Okay, but don't force things. Okay, but there's definitely a situation where you will be put in a position to let go of fear and let go of things and really close this cycle out because you're shedding, right? April is also the time of spring, right? That's when the actual new year starts. So a lot of you could be doing some spring cleaning even now, regardless of whether you're in spring now, but the energy of spring, of the new start, of the new thing, right now you're purging, right now you're letting go, you're shedding, you're getting rid of things, because when this new year comes in, there's going to be this beautiful new life that you're going to have, okay, that you've built. So be proud of yourself because you're doing the work. And I do see you doing the work, but there is a sense of like you letting fear kind of stop you or give you doubts, right? Because don't be afraid to pull something back, redo it, and then come back later. Come back when it makes sense, okay? All right, Leo, that's literally all I have for you for today. I hope that this resonated for you. If it did, please let me know in the comment section below. If not, please go check out your other placements or your other Leo videos. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.